Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will take you to my hometown and attend my sister's wedding. This video will also realistically show you what a traditional wedding in the countryside of Vietnam is like. It will be very strange compared to, weddings in big cities and in other countries. So stay tuned for the knowledge.
Tết này là Long chỉ có Tết này là Long chỉ có một mình.
So basically my hometown is located in a small province in the north of Vietnam. It is called Thái Bình province. It actually means peace in English. It is a beautiful and peaceful rural area. There are a lot of old people and children here. A large number of people in the village have moved to big cities to build a career, including my family. So even though this is my hometown, we don't actually live here. My parents live in another province. I am living alone in the capital of Vietnam. I mean, my sister is the only one who lives in this house. Yeah, my family is super spread out. We only reunite during the Lunar New Year holidays or in very special occasions like this wedding.
Ly lông một phố.
Ly lông nhỏ, ly lông.
Ly lông nhỏ, ly lông một phố. Nhuần. Đây xa tế.
Speaking of weddings, it is interesting to note that in my hometown, people will prepare almost everything for the weddings by themselves instead of hiring an event organizing company. So a few days to even a few weeks before the wedding, my sister had already created a to-do list for everything, like what to buy, who to invite, and the most important task, which is preparing for the wedding feast. Speaking of the wedding feast, when my sister initially told me that we would have to cook for the party by ourselves to save about 500 guests, I was shocked. I mean, how could we even do that, Even the professional chefs from cooking shows like MasterChef and Hell's Kitchen struggle to cook for a large number of people, let alone non-chefs like us. But then I was relieved as my sister explained that the villagers and relatives would do anything to help my family. That is also a very special tradition that I need to explain further. So basically in my village, every time a family has a wedding or in the bad case, a funeral, all the people in that area, I mean both men and women, will come to help the family. They will do it with great enthusiasm and completely free of charge as a long-standing tradition. It is such an interesting tradition, isn't it? I don't think that we will find it in big cities. So even though it was my sister's wedding, I barely had to do anything except helping my sister to set up the tables and chairs for the guests.
Nào. Cô Tiên xuất hiện.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the wedding ceremony. In Vietnam, we don't get married once but twice. So to be more specific, first we have an engagement ceremony. On this day, the groom's family will come and ask for permission to marry the bride. And then we have the official wedding on which the main party takes place and they officially become husband and wife. I don't know whether the same thing happens in other countries. Anyways, these two ceremonies can be held on the same day or in 2 different days, like in my family. And each ceremony will come with a lot of traditional rituals, such as the husband family making offerings, worshipping ancestors, and so on, I don't know. As you can see, at that moment, the groom family was coming, making offerings and asking for permission to take the bride home.
Kính thưa tất cả các quý, kính thưa các cụ, các ông, các bà.
Kính thưa các cụ ông, cụ bà.
Traditionally, as the bride is being taken to the groom's home, the bride's family will send a few close people to accompany the bride. So my dad, some cousins and me also went with my sister to her husband's home. And after that, we had a small party at the groom's home before we headed back to our home to prepare for the official wedding for the next day. Back at my home that evening, we had a small party for some relatives and neighbors. We also had a small karaoke concert where everyone in my village would sing and dance together. And my sister also came back to prepare for the big day. On the official wedding day, we started very early to set up everything and prepare for the party. Another interesting thing is that the people who were cooked for the party are mostly men because, that is a very heavy and exhausting task. The women were responsible for some supporting tasks, for example, arranging dishes and preparing ingredients and seasoning the dishes. It was very busy during that moment, so I didn't record a lot of videos, but I was very surprised at how smoothly everyone cooperated with each other. Everyone seemed to know what to do by their instinct, but I think it is understandable because, they have been following this custom for so many years, and more importantly, they are very nice and helpful, so I'm so grateful for that.
Cổ tiền xuất hiện.
Đấy là cái đôi giày trắng ở trong kia, sau cái cánh cửa ấy.
In the afternoon, after we finished the party and cleaned up, the groom's family came to take my sister back to the house again. The wedding ceremony here was kind of the same as the day before, so I won't explain it again. I will just let you enjoy the video.
Toàn thể quý vị ông trường cười chúng ta đổi một tràng pháo tay thật lớn để cổ vũ cho tình yêu của họ. Xin được cảm ơn để cổ vũ tình yêu của họ. Xin được cảm ơn và cảm ơn rất nhiều. Em là mây bay và anh sẽ là nắng mai từ người mẹ yêu quý. Một tràng tình mẹ mây trời lồng lồng không phủ kín được công cha. Và trong ngày hạnh phúc nhất không biết như vậy chúng ta hướng ống kính về chủ nhật tiệc cưới hôm nay để ghi lại những giây phút hạnh phúc. Vâng, xin được cảm ơn món quà từ em trai yêu quý hôm nay đã dành tặng cho cô dâu và chú rể. Và quý vị hãy dành cho em một tràng pháo tay thật lớn nữa. Xin được trân trọng cảm ơn rất nhiều. Vâng, đang hiện diện trên sân khấu đó là món quà từ các vị lãnh đạo của nhà trường.
Mùa đẹp nhất là mùa xuân em nhỉ.
Nhà gái cũng như chú rể và cô dâu xin kính chuyển tới tất cả các quý vị quan khách đã và đang hiện diện tại trung tâm khán phòng cưới của gia đình nhà trai. Này là chủ nhân của cánh thiết hợp, đó là chú rể Ngọc Giang và cô dâu Minh Hòa. Thì không để khỏi thì có lẽ rằng là hai bác trưởng đoàn đã tạm dựng nên đoàn đại biểu gia đình nhà trai, đoàn đại biểu của. Và giờ phút này thì quý vị chúng ta đang được chứng kiến những tình cảm ân tình thân thương từ chú rể Ngọc Giang đang gửi gặp quý vị chúng ta một tràng pháo tay thật nồng nhiệt để thay lời chúc mừng.
So after the ceremony in my home and in my sister's husband's place, I returned home to pack my things to go back to the city. And you know, I'm not a very emotional person who is good at saying sentimental words, but I want to dedicate this part to thank my sister for always caring for me during the past 25 years of my life. I wish you all the best in your new journey, and thank all my relatives and neighbors for having my family and showing me how united and generous you are. Thank you guys for watching this video and listening to me babbling for the past 10 minutes. And I hope you have a nice day, and I will see you soon. Bye.